Hello. The sun is setting, and I think we'll get some good footage if we head to the nature preserve. We haven't been there for a while anyway. I've never actually brought this video series all the way to the back of the main trail here. It ends with a little observation point looking out over a small body of water. You can already see the sunset coming through as I'm approaching the end here. Here we are. Now, at first I was going to use this footage, but then this happened. Some birds entered the water, so of course I had to zoom in. It's a little hard to see, and I might be wrong, but I think it's one male blue heron with 2 females. The instrument this week was one that I haven't used in the series before, a Chinese vertical flute called a Xiao. It's actually too long to fit on the desk where I usually photograph the instruments, so I've used a different angle here. Being a vertical flute, the Xiao might look like a shakuhachi, only much longer, but from a performer's point of view, there are 2 big differences. First, shakuhachi have a very large blowing hole, which requires a very different embouchure from other flutes. Xiao have small blowing holes and can be blown more or less like most transverse flutes. The other big difference is that shakuhachi have only 5 holes, and players use a lot of half-hole fingerings and embouchure adjustment to expand the chromatic range. It's part of what gives the shakuhachi its characteristic sound, but Xiao, by contrast, have 6 or sometimes 8 holes, as this one has. Compared to a shakuhachi or even to most shinobue, a wider chromatic range of notes is available without having to use half-holes, including natural fingerings for both written F and F-sharp and C and C-sharp. And I make good use of this chromatic flexibility in today's composition. This has quickly become one of my favorite melodies in this series so far. Thank you for listening, and see you next week.